Alright, welcome to Operation Empty Key. Hopefully this whole captured UFO will not be empty. We need the resources pretty bad. Unfortunately, to secure and disable the UFO, there will be a minimum 2 to 3 packs inside of the UFO, like super crowded, so that's 12 aliens on their own. There might be 1 to 2 patrols outside, so I wouldn't be surprised if we end up with 16 to 20 aliens here. Plus, we have a pretty hefty timer on this map. If we get too close and if we start breaking our concealment afterwards, it's going to be only a couple of rounds until the mission is over. So we need to be very, very mindful of how we want to do that. The mission itself is difficult. Let's not fool ourselves. It's definitely not one of the easy missions.
Rolling.
The good news though is we do have as much time as we desire.
Headed there now.
Heading there now. Headed there now.
Rolling. Scanning.
Eyes on the front. Roger. Double eyes
On Overwatch.
Alright. So. This high ground here looks like a very decent place to start a fight. And this tower here looks like a very, very tough opponent. If possible, we want to bypass it. A little bit afraid about seeing something here as a vision range. It usually indicates that there is someone or something also over here.
Moving on target location. Rolling out.
Moving to designated position.
Heading out.
Got it covered.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Covering now.
Yeah, the reason why I don't want to start the fight all too soon is, like I said, it will start the trigger here. I don't like what I'm seeing because basically the game is telling me, look, you are fucked. This tower here is protecting the whole first entrance. And that's good for them. I really like it. The aliens have done it smart. Hey, Roby, greetings. You are still, by the way, in the run. You're just in the sick bay, so you did some. You are one of the highest ranking members so far. So, welcome very much to the stream and enjoy. So, the aliens, as I was saying, have done that very good. They have sealed this entrance more or less perfectly with the one tower here.
That's affirmative.
Let's see if we can take a little flanking maneuver.
Moving to designated position. Let's do this.
Running.
Headed there now.
Good copy. Moving
Alright, just moving the guys a little bit closer because I know that the timing will be an issue later in the mission. Haywire protocol is an option. It's not a bad one, to be honest. If we can take over, the tower, it really would be a nice start. Hey, great, Roby. I like that's what I like to hear. Okay, so a failed hack would increase the defense only of him, but we could take temporary control, and that's even 66%. And if we would have the control, we could move up, and this tower would further support us. So normally, I'm always a big fan of taking high percentages to reduce the RNG, but in this specific case, I think it's even fair to go for this one. Little less did he know. Failed. Overdrive, of course. So yeah, so much for our idea of going in concealed and doing it the very structured way. Yes, that no longer is the case. We want to... Is he having... Oh, he's just having defense, that's about it. He's not having cover. I would be surprised if towers could have half cover. So, yeah. Shredded one armor. That's okay-ish. Nothing to write home about, but still okay-ish. The failed hack did not give him the option to do something elsewise. That's a little bit disappointing, to be honest.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Okay, let's move up Razor. No, Razor is still in concealment. That's not bad. Nightcom's also in concealment, so one of them needs to break their concealment, and I decide it's going to be Razor.
Closing on target position now.
Good. So much for the tower.
They've seen me. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Let's take some high ground.
Moving.
And let's scout ahead.
On Overwatch.
Let us scout ahead.
Menace 1-5. We just
Yep,
picked up
there's the
a
distress
signal
beacon,
from the
like we
UFO.
were assuming
Some
that it
kind of
would
distress
happen.
beacon. You need to get inside that ship and shut down the signal before they send their whole fleet after us. Understood. Moving out.
So...
Already there. Stepping off.
Location confirmed.
Now we are exactly doing what we are usually doing. We're trying to not panic, but move as fast as we can to the distress beacon. Let's open the doors. Door number 1 being opened. Door number 2 reveals an ugly truth. There is a pack. I don't want to deal with them right now. I don't feel like it. We could go in here with our specialist and just hack it. So I guess, yeah, I don't like your face. Let's close the door again.
Affirmative. Moving out.
is an extremely well-equipped mechanized combat unit. We'll need to look for vulnerabilities if we're going to take that thing out.
Menace 1-5.
Yeah, 3
Move in and disable it before the aliens get a bead on the
stun lancers. Wow. Big time fun. I love it.
On the move.
So
Moving on target location.
full cover. We probably, let's be realistic, we will need to fight them, right? Not this round, but in general, I don't see how we can get around that one.
Got it. Moving.
I don't see how we get around that one. Still have 5 more rounds, 4 more after this one.
On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
OMG. So the difference between OMG and OMGG is OMGG is usually the pre-status for a good game. Damn. How am I supposed to fight that many HP at the same time? Probably smart answer, you are not Psyken. You need to come up with a plan of how to disable the fucking beacon without even being seen and heard. These guys are out of sight. Guess question of the day is whether or not I'm out of line of sight from them. And here is where you see the limitation of this nice little game with its beautiful LOS indicator. I would want to know if these guys behind there can see me if I'm moving up there. It is impossible to tell with this game. They're probably going to trigger. Probably. So let's consider our odds before we triggering them. Roby, I think I'm not going to stream all too long tonight. It's already 1 AM here in Central European. That's probably going to be the last mission. So I will be online tomorrow if you guys are online as well. So that might be the better idea, and I'll stream on Sunday afternoon as well. So, and if nothing else helps, just use look through the highlights. You can revisit all of the sessions. But before we talk about further streams, let's first and foremost talk about how to survive this mission here, which is not going to be too easy. Now we could be greedy and go for the distress beacon right away. 4 rounds, still have 4 rounds. The other option is to move up the guys, make sure everyone's in position, make sure we got a proper engage with the guys that are about to hit us. Yeah, probably that's the better plan. We still have plenty more rounds to go. Let's aid protocol my Wangstra here himself, just in case they walk around the corner, so they don't have a motivation to shoot at him. Nightcomb's being also on Overwatch.
Scanning. Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay, that's bad. It's basically bad because no one moved. They feel like it's okay. Don't know if this one here will not trigger, but it's as far away as I can get from triggering something. Nope, it triggered.
Packing in.
So we could stop the... Oh, nice, look at that. Wow, that's a difficult one. We are currently researching the plated armor, so this would effectively give us a lot of days. But yeah, probably the hacking stat, like plus 20 hacking stat, that's awesome. But we can't afford to do it right away. Oh, great, the gremlin just triggered. Wonderful. Beautiful. We got ourselves in such a nice position. Wow. Unbelievable. It's I'm missing words for that describe on a sarcastic level how shitty this situation is. We got ourselves into a situation which is not only bad, but it is astronomically bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stun lancers. 1 muton with a grenade. All of them have grenades. Like, wow. 1 muton with a grenade. We can get the 4 of them to shut the fuck up. So let's take care about the 3 here. This is... Yeah, I'm fucked. That's the word I was looking for. I'm pretty fucked. This is going to be the sort of unpleasant, involuntary sexual intercourse that you do not want to have. AKA rape. AKA we are having a problem. No, in all seriousness, let's try to get the guys rapid fire from Wangstra. Great, I love it. We will use the Mimic Beacon, that's for sure. We'll need to get into very, very solid cover. This guy here is annoying me already. Question is this guy the most annoying one, or is another stun lancer more annoying, even more annoying? Could get into a full cover here if we're here. I'm not having a line of sight on him. Could get here. One, two, three, 4 of targets for the grenades. There are still these 2 gentlemen here, and they are annoying as shit. Wow, this is such a bad position. It feels like this is the mother of all bad positions. Or even the grandmother of all bad positions. No, that's not going to be meaningful. 3 points of damage. not going to make any difference. We could try to go for him, because he has some nasty rockets that get rid of cover, and that's exactly what we don't want to happen at the moment. So yeah, that's one option, probably the most likely scenario. I do have an idea. Let's use the flashbang first, because we want to close the door afterwards. Right? So, and with a closed door, there's only, the AI is hopefully stupid enough to not open it again. So all 4 are now being flashbanged. Now, let's close the door. Yeah. So there is only one remaining way. We can take 2 solid shots onto this advanced mech. That armor is indeed tough. Minimum damage. Didn't really impress me. But yeah, there's the chance for kill. Good. Mech is gone. One of the stun lancers is gone. Let's get into full cover. Let's use our cheating beacon. Question is, where do we want to cheat it to? Yeah, probably here into full cover. And now it's time to pray to RNGesus. The reduced nerfed mimic beacon will probably be hit. Yep. Luckily for us, the troops are not upgraded so far, so the beacon still has a certain value. Yep, it at least got 2 stun lances. And now the distracted guys are going to take shots. Yep, the full cover works. And the AI, yeah, the full cover works. We hold the babies, guys, we hold the babies. We hold it warm and tight. Now, let us hack the workstation. By the way, we hold the baby is probably a poker expression. I don't know if it's applicable here, but if you're RNG versus RNG and it's just like whoever has the better luck, this is what it boils down to. So, plus 20 hacking stat, I'm definitely going for it, even if there would be only 10% chance. This is the way to go. Now, please, RNG, come on. RNG, you let me down again. I'm not happy with you. But yeah, before we think about too much about how to increase the hacking stat, maybe we should first of all think about how to survive this mission, because this is far from being over. Instead, let us open the store. I think we're going to go over here. This is only half cover, and we want the full cover. Well, maybe not. Maybe we're just accepting that he can shoot through the wall like a real pro would. Question is, whom of them can we kill this round? And how do we want to do it? Before we do this trick shot, why exactly is our sniper not having any line of sight on these guys? I'm surprised. Okay, so they could definitely walk up to here next round. We need to pull back a little bit more. That's half cover. Not very sexy. This one here is a potential option. What would be the aggressive play? The aggressive play would... yeah, that's less damage than we would do with a full-fledged shotgun shot. If we would move up here, we need to be far enough away from one another to not get hit by the grenades. And now we need to make a decision if we want to fight against them or if we want to kite them back. Our problem is kiting them back is like super difficult because we're already in deep shit. Like these guys here don't have an enormous amount of range to pull back. They are literally already engaged. But yeah, I guess it's still possible. Let's take a look at his movement rate. Could he reach this position? No, he can't. And that's basically already the answer, because he can't reach this position, which is the minimum required in order to pull back. We need to fight this one, and we have a good position here so far in solid full cover. And when we want to fight that, I would want to extend the position here as much as possible. So this here is a position where only someone who would move in fully could flank it, and elsewise it can't be seen. So yeah, that's a good position, plus it'll give us 100% to critically kill this guy. Number one. Shotgun number 2 is going to take care about this buddy here. 100% shot. Unfortunately down to 1 hit point. But that's no problem. Our sniper needed to take a new position anyways. Good, so 2 stun lancers are down. Now next up, we want to get rid of the Overwatch. Good. That one worked out well.
The alien distress signal. Looks like the skies are quiet.
Wangstra should be able... wow. That's not good. We need to kill... we definitely need to kill the Muton. Even though this is a bad shot, there's 10% more chance of shooting at him. That would probably be a kill. The Muton is very risky, but the Muton has the nasty grenade. And we only have him. So yeah, I guess if we want to make that successful, the Muton needs to die. Critical hit, that's good. And another hit. Very lucky. That was a 30% chance of happening, but still, that was important. Like, the Muton is down. These guys still are partially disoriented and are attacking into into Rangers that do have an extra bonus for melee defense. So yeah, not the smartest move, to be honest. And shooting into full cover is also not the smartest move. We are insanely lucky to still be alive without any significant hits from their side. So yeah, that one was a little bit clearer to just kill him. He'll stay into full cover as well, because yeah, why should I ever move? Like,
Check it before you get too close.
good. Now, reload is mandatory, but before we take a shot at him... he's not even a stun lancer, he's just a normal dude. That's the reason why he also fucked up the shot and he couldn't go into melee combat. Yeah, like, just take the flanking shot and off you go. Just a trooper.
On Overwatch.
That worked out rather well. That worked out rather well.
Headed in. Got it covered.
But also, I mean, it was a combination. Like, we needed to blow all of our tricks, use our mimic beacon. We got lucky here with the kill of the mutant, and also them missing twice in melee combat. That's rather rare. I haven't seen that so often.
Okay, I'll go. Reloaded. I hope it's worth it.
Moving to designated coordinate. On Overwatch.
Overwatch.
On the other hand, we used a little bit, we abused the AI a little bit. Sealing doors is still, for them, a pretty problematic path. As long as they have one path, they will go for it. So like sealing this side and just offering these two full cover, non-destructible spots, that really did the trick.
I'm trusting you here.
Good. Nothing there.
All right, I'll go.
Slowly move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess there is one last pack.
Overwatch.
Got it covered.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Maybe a patrol outside. I'm not sure. Should be able to see them. Probably a patrol outside. I'm missing a Viper, to be honest. Normally, at least in my memory, whenever I did one of these UFOs, there was in minimum one pack with a Viper. So, might be just me and my auto-hypnosis. But I'm pretty convinced we're missing a Viper.
Affirmative. Heading to that location.
And by the way, Wangstra with his rapid fire, that's really ridiculously strong. Having it already on a unit, and then he also has the stock. Like, even if he doesn't hit, he'll produce some noticeable outcome.
Okay, I'll go.
By the way, there was a Muton. Just went through that door. Let's welcome them appropriately.
On Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Wow, 2 misses.
On.
Question from the chat: how did I get non-class abilities on them? We do have the AWC already, so it was simply luck. We got a random skill assigned with a level up. He's already captain, so he got himself rapid fire, and that's about it. So we can take care about these two guys with one grenade.
Bombs away.
Yep, pretty good. Very efficient usage of actions or activities. That one here should be also good because we can pretty much flank him. There's an advantage and a disadvantage. If I blow this up, I know that all of these nice crates here, which are additional loot, will no longer be available. I do have a high respect for him though. Like, look at that, 11 hit points and 2 points of armor. Yeah, the AWC did that, and I definitely prioritized it because it saves you healing time. And currently our major problem is if someone gets hurt, the healing time is absurdly high. So let's try to not kill the canisters. Instead, let's kill this guy. He critted, pretty good.
Deflection.
That's down to 1 HP. And guess what? 1 HP can be handled by our sniper. 89%.
God, it looks like someone
Oh, and even loot. Very good. Just an Alarium core.
got some good stuff here.
I hope it's worth it.
Let's move into full cover here. Wangstra can still be on Overwatch. Likewise,
Trusting you here.
Nightcom can be on Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Right.
Watch.
If the trooper advances, we'll probably get 2 shots. And shot number 1 already killed him.
Status confirmed.
Wow, Wangstra's on fire, guys. Look at that. 13 enemies killed, flawless mission. Here we go. We are back in business. But I need to admit, there was one time during the mission where I thought we were pretty fucked. Like, I don't know if it was 5 or 6 of the stun lancers, 1 mutant and 1 normal guy. Yeah, I think 6 stun lancers, 1 mutant, 1 normal trooper. That was hardcore. And thank you so much for suggesting to take the Mimic Beacon with me. It's nerfed, but it still served its purpose. It took 2 hits and that's all we needed.
After a mission like that, spirits are going to be high around here. We might have to resupply.
Cool, so Rusticated just got his promotion. I would want to go for Demolition, but we had so important fights with the suppression, so unfortunately I think that's mandatory for now. A little bit of Valerium core. Oh damn, I didn't check what our loot was about. But look at that, we have 55 alloys. That's more than necessary.
Commander?
So let's build some items. Weapons, yes please. By all means, go for the mag cannon upgrade because that's the most important one. We do have 2 grenadiers. We need a little bit more supplies to get the Gauss rifle going. but I know exactly where we can get these supplies.
I'm not sure even.
Yeah, we could get them there, but we need to get to build the radio relay station anyways, so let's go to the black market real quick. Sell a couple of, I don't know, corpses. Advent Trooper corpse is being requested. Now that's a pretty interesting coincidence. We need a couple of them for our armor upgrade, but boy oh boy, we just got ourselves a little bit more money. So, Gauss rifle upgrade, and finally all of our important weapons are upgraded. Pistol can be upgraded a little bit later as a sidearm, and Stutter Mag is the upgrade for the SMG. Honestly, I don't like the SMG all too much so far. I've tried it, but the fall off in damage is, yeah, noticeable. And if your tactic is not necessarily I'm going to sneak through all of it and then just finishing the mission plus evacing my whole squad, then it's probably not a good decision to go with the SMG. We do have an expanded magazine still left. Should give this to one of our guys in our priority group. Ah, I nearly forgot. Of course, we wanted to train one of our leaders. So before we go on, let's real quick get another ranger. That's fine. I guess we have 3 grenadiers, 2 rangers, 2 sharpshooters, 2 specialists. Yeah, just another ranger is fine. Getting one more specialist afterwards is also fine. Good. Now, by looking at it, what and whom do we want to promote for a leader? Except in dire emergencies, only one leader may go on a mission at a time, so choose carefully whom you promote, as they cannot be assigned to squads with another leader. That's important to understand. I guess under these circumstances I would still go with Wangstra. Not only is he currently one of our strongest guys, and it would just make naturally sense, but it is seldom that I'm running a squad with 2 specialists at a time. So maybe the specialists is a good choice for a leader. We do have 2 options here. Get some once per mission, spend an action to grant all grant all allies within command range plus 20 to critical hit chance for the remainder of the turn. That's perfect for a supporting unit like him. Or Collector, killing any non-human enemy has a 50% chance to grant 1 intel point as long as the leader is healthy. I don't see intel necessarily as to be one of the super sparse resources. We get data pads, enormous amounts of data pads. We get them from VIP missions pretty frequently, but the plus 20 bonus for critical hit on all of your members, that sounds really interesting. So yeah, why not? Let's get some. Wangstra is now in the get some training. I don't know how long that will take. Let's take a look here. Yeah, 8 days. 8 days. That looks interesting. That looks interesting. Let's keep on building the radio relay.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal us.
And here we go. New income, 80 supplies. That's wonderful. What they nearly forgot to mention is we can go to East Asia for only 80 intel, make contact. We utilize all of our contacts, that's for sure, and that's true, but also we will get the Asian bonus.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now.
Leading the resistance is a daunting
230 additional income. Let's take a look about the events. Huge amount of progress on the avatar. 2 blocks. Viper rounds, not very fun. Hidden event, probably also not very much. Also 1 more week until the next facility goes live.
Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Alright, so we do have a sharpshooter, and it's not only a sharpshooter, it's our sharpshooter that we have that got captured earlier in the mission. 100 intel on top of that. So with the exception of 1 person who really died, this sharpshooter was the only one who ever got left behind. So before we go into this mission though, I want to check one of our upgrades in our Guerrilla Tactics School. So yeah, we could go for squad size 2. Shit. We should have bought this one. But anyways, it happens. I guess we can't change it right now. It would have been nice to have 6 people on board, but I'm not sure if we have enough time. Like, we could maybe go to the market. It's just 70 more to go. So yeah, let's sell something. Elerium is very interesting for them at the moment. We need to be careful though. Don't want to sell the Advendator pad. I guess we can sell 3 of the Elerium cores. We don't need them completely right now. 3 Elerium wouldn't hurt either. And I guess that's already 150. And I think 150 is all it needs for us. So Guerrilla Tactics School, new combat tactic, squad size 2. Yes, please. I would assume that the increase of firepower is substantial. Another pair of hands, usually what you want to have. And it will be worthwhile, I'm pretty sure. So let's take another specialist with us. This time the gentleman is called Paul Walker. Paul is also going to have the medkit, as always. Maybe not the wisest decision to give it to him, he only has 5 hit points. Let's take a look who else is available. We do have 2 rangers, our sharpshooter. We do have rusticated Nightcomb Razor. As you can see, Roby is still lightly wounded, 4 more days to finish this one. We could go for another grenadier here or a second sharpshooter. Like, that's really at our discretion. I will go for another grenadier because I think we could use the extra grenades. We have 4 of them. Battle scanner and flashbang. So yeah, couple of grenades, mimic beacon, health pack. I guess that works out well. Oh, and I do remember Taylor. He was the one who was pretty good in hitting things, and we gave him a new haircut because he went all bald. Yep, I remember it. Who could benefit from the expanded magazine? I guess that will be rusticated. They only have 3 shots currently. So yeah, he has a repeater with an instant kill chance. Expanded magazine is not too bad. That's really fine. He has 4 shots then in his magazine. Good. So that looks like a nice team. Last mission for today, guys. But I still want to do that. I still want to finish the VIP mission and get our sniper back. It's a matter of principle and not a matter of being efficient. So yeah, here we go. Welcome everyone to Operation Perilous Mother. I'm interested to understand why someone would call an Operation Perilous Mother, but yeah, I guess... Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe because that's the mother of all extraction missions. We are here to finally get our sniper back. We lost our sniper in the last VIP mission. It was a dark VIP mission. He got captured, unfortunately. Thank you, by the way, dear Sectoid, for panicking him right at the turn before we wanted to evac out. That really made a huge difference. So I enjoyed fighting that Sectoid. No, in all seriousness, the Sectoid was the reason why we lost him in the first place. So I'm very eager to get him back.